Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at my Game Week 9 review and Game Week 10 preview. Let's keep the start of this short. It was an absolute shocker for me. Transfers didn't work. Players that I thought were going to play didn't play. Absolute shocker. So let's just jump into it. So I was going to forget this Game Week straight away. So as you can see, we've now gone to a 5 at the back. Obviously I start with a 3 at the back because basically 3 of my players didn't play this week, and I'll get into that in a minute, as you could probably work out who didn't play. Lord Lundstrom, the hero, he came and off the bench and got a clean sheet, 6 points. Very nice. Matip, Bolly, Soyuncu all conceded 1 goal, so a bit unlucky for them. And Wardy only got 1 playing City, wasn't exactly going to be easy. But Nick Pope, again, Leicester, Burnley, I was hoping it was going to be a 0-0, but it wasn't. But yeah, frustrating at the defence, but it was mainly people that just came in to get the points. We now revert to a 3 in midfield. McGinn was unlucky not to get an assist. Hurahan's goal was ruled out via VAR for apparent foul on Ryan, although it was a bit controversial. I'm not sure if it was a foul. Campbell came in for 3 points. It looked, very, very reduced on the left-hand side for Norwich. In a game where we thought would be loads of goals for two sides that can't defend, there was absolutely nothing. Mount, he looked exciting, but again, I did say in the preview for Game Week 9 that I thought the Newcastle game would be a bit of a dodgy one, and I was right. Both him and Abraham didn't do what everyone else thought they might do, but in the end, 3 points, so a total of 8 from the midfield. Not brilliant. And we come to the strikers. Abraham got 4, obviously he was captain. Missed a lot of good chances though, so he's looking positive. That's the only good thing. Pookie, dreadful, only 2 shots. Not great, but I mean, look at the bench. Salah, Morris and Aguero all didn't play. And this is worrying. This is the reason why I did so badly this week. So looking ahead to the future, and you will see the transfer slide, potential transfers that I might make. But, these 3 guys may look at getting themselves out because of there's lack of guarantee that they're going to start. So I'll get into that in the transfer page. But it wasn't great. I had an absolute shocker this week. So that left me with 27 points, just 10 points below the average. It's one of my worst game weeks ever. So my total's now 462, but I saw a rank drop of about 400k, which is not great. Bear in mind, I started the season really strongly. It really has waned off at the moment. So I think now I'm going to have to take some more risks. Usually I took way more hits last season than I have this season. I think I've only taken like 8 points or 12 points in total for hits. So I think now I'm going to have to start making some more hits to get my team. There's a lot of fire I need to put out. Defence I'm happy with, but the rest of it I need to work on. So without further ado, let's look at the transfers, confirmed transfers, and also the ones that I'm lining up. So I'll split the screen in 2. So on the left hand side, I've already done Pookie to Vardy with my 1 free transfer available. I should have never got rid of Vardy in the first place. I got rid of him for, I believe it was Abraham I got him for, or Aguero, I can't remember which one. No, I think it was Abraham. But anyway, he's been doing well. Leicester now second in the Premier League, and they've still got some great fixtures to come. So he was a no-brainer, got to get him back in. Pookie is completely gone off the radar. I think Norwich as a team in general just haven't found their way since the City win. So Vardy's in, but the transfer on the right, these are ones that I'm looking at weighing up, and they're heavily dependent on what happens in the Champions League / Europa League. I think the main one I'm interested in doing is Mahrez to De Bruyne. De Bruyne is just set to be starting now. I think after the Norwich game, Pep realised that you can't be without him unless he's injured. So he would be the first transfer I would make. So I'd likely do at least a -4 this week. Obviously, it depends on Champions League and what happens. Because I have a feeling Mahrez will probably start in the week. This goes with Aguero as well. Aguero had an injury over the international break. So it may have been a precautionary thing for Pep. And perhaps he's going to play Jesus again in midweek. If so, Aguero will start on the weekend. That's the thinking. So again, I have to wait and see with this. Aubameyang, yes, he's back to the last 2. But Arsenal have got some more good fixtures coming up. And before that, Aubameyang hadn't blanked in any of his games. So it looks positive. But we're going to see how it goes again in Europa Leagues. I believe they play Thursday night. So, Emery as well likes to use rotation. Now Lacazette's back. I have to watch that as well. And lastly, Salah. Salah's obviously an injury doubt at the moment. and if he doesn't start in the Champions League, then I've got some thinking to do, because Mane, he did score against United. Obviously, he was handball, but he's getting in good positions. So Tottenham at home, Tottenham, I'm a Tottenham fan. We aren't looking too good at the moment. They could tear us apart. So he's definitely one looking at. These are all sideways moves, really. But to be honest, the one I think I would definitely do is the Morris to De Bruyne if De Bruyne is fit. But if I know that Salah's going to be ruled out of the game on the weekend, then I have to do the sideways move to Mane, I think. And I may even take a -8. Because Aguero, I feel, if he starts in midweek, he won't start on the weekend. So I would have to get rid of Aubameyang. Basically, the only way to know is to check my Twitter before the deadline, because I will make my decision. When this is uploaded, I believe this City are playing tonight, so I can work out, what I'm going to be thinking about doing. But yeah, it's heavily dependent on the starting lineup. So let's look at the team with only the one transfer done for game week 10. So we're going with a 4 at the back for this game week. Pope's Chelsea at home. I'm not expecting him to keep a clean sheet, because obviously I have Mount and Abraham, who I both want to score. So Pope, get as many saves as you can, mate. See what happens. Bolly Newcastle away. Looks like a clean sheet on paper, but honestly, with the clean sheets at the moment, you just can't predict them. Maybe Bolly might get a goal from set piece. We don't know. Obviously, Europa League may affect them, so have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, he starts for the moment. Matip Tottenham at home. Again, Champions League, he might not start on the week, you never know. But bear in mind, it's Tottenham. Klopp will probably play Van Dijk and Matip together. And to be honest, I can see Tottenham not getting a goal here. I'm not very confident as a Tottenham fan, but we'll see what happens. But Matip's in there. So Yunchu, Southampton away. It looks like a good fixture. Southampton aren't getting at least one goal in lots of their games. Now Danny Ings has really picked up form. So hopefully Leicester can keep the goals out. And Lord Lundstrom, West Ham away, he's back in the starting 11. He's never dropped in. Hopefully this could be another clean sheet. Sheffield United, I think, are now the best defence in the league. So that's something for a promoted team. The 3 in midfield, we have Mahrez, Salah, Mount at the moment. Obviously, Mahrez and Salah might not be there by the time the deadline comes around. Only Mount is definitely confirmed. Burnley away, Chelsea, especially Abraham, do better in away games. So never know, he might get a little assist, a goal or something nice. Salah, not sure obviously the injury at the moment, if he's going to be fit enough, but I feel like he will. I feel like he'll be available, because I'd rather give one more week to do Mane to Salah, or Salah to Mane rather. And Mahrez, again, if he starts in midweek, he'll definitely be going out of the team for De Bruyne. And then the current strike force at the moment, new selection Vardy, he's in there. Southampton away, it's a good fixture. Could even be captainable, you never know. Abraham Burnley away, looks like a solid fixture. Again, a captainable player. And Aguero Villa at home, looks like a great fixture on paper. But whether he starts, that is the question. And if he starts midweek, like I said, Aubameyang could be the one coming in with Crystal Palace at home. On the bench, we've got Cantwell, McGinn, Ward, all got hard fixtures on paper. But I feel like the United game for Cantwell might be the game Norwich kick back into gear. Obviously, United a bit up and down, but especially as a home game, the crowd will be on their side. I think they need a good result. So you never know. Cantwell might do me wrong. I have no idea, but that is the current lineup anyway. So the captaincy currently lies on Aguero. Villa at home, it looks like a brilliant fixture with Abraham the vice captain. But obviously, if Aguero is not there by the time the deadline comes, then I would be toying between Abraham and Aubameyang for the captaincy. Abraham probably more likely because of his joy he has in away games. But Vardy could even come to the equation as well. So have to wait and see. So yeah, I think it'll be like a -4 at least, maybe a -8. We're not sure, but I've got to take more risks now. Got to get that rank up there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, it's proven hard this season, but it's a good challenge. So make sure to keep in contact with me on social media. I'll post the final team probably Friday evening or Saturday morning. Actually, no, it's a Friday evening deadline. So I'll post literally probably right before the deadline what my team is. So I'll catch you in the next video.